हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू वावा एएस। वेलकम टू द डिस्कशन ऑन द डेली एमसीक्यू। आज है 22 ऑफ जून 2021 और अब हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं आज के 5 करंट अफेयर बेस्ड एमसीक्यूज। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। फर्स्ट लेट अस डिस्कस द क्वेश्चन दैट वाज आस्क्ड यस्टरडे। Reykjavik Declaration 2021 which was seen in the news recently is related to what? So this is the question and some of you have given the correct answer as well. So yesterday it was Tanushri Sahu and Divya Vasisht who gave the correct answer. Now let's discuss this question. So as you might have known, there is a council called Arctic Council. All the countries surrounding Arctic are part of this Arctic Council, and recently they have met at Reykjavik, which is a city in Iceland. So there was a meeting which is the 12th Arctic Council meeting, ministerial meeting, where the foreign countries of all the 8 Arctic states, they have signed a joint declaration, and that is known as Reykjavik Declaration. And the main aim of this declaration, or the content of this declaration, if you see, it's the reaffirmation of the council's commitment to maintain peace, stability and constructive cooperation in the Arctic region, because as you might have known, the Arctic is a very sensitive region, and Arctic is also very important for the ecosystem of the earth and also for the balance of the earth, in fact, because it is lot of ice, and if this ice melts, there is a chance that the whole earth is going to face the heat of it. Okay, so that's why this is important. And also they have asserted the importance of immediately addressing the climate crisis in the world. Okay, in the Arctic, in fact, yeah, in the Arctic. Okay, now you guys have to tell me what are the 8 Arctic Council states. Okay, 8 Arctic Council states. You have to tell me in the comment box. Now let's see even today's question, because that is related to the Arctic Council as well. Where is the headquarters of Arctic Council located? Headquarters of Arctic Council located. Okay, so tomorrow we will discuss this question. So before that, you just have to give your answer in the comment box and we will see who will be giving the correct answer, right? So let's start with today's question. But before that, a small information, guys. We are providing the current affair based MCQs and the solution in a PDF format. You can download it from our Telegram channel so that you can make the best use of the current affair based MCQs. Okay? Now the first question, consider the following statements. First one, summer solstice is the longest day and shortest night of the year in the northern hemisphere. Second one, at the Arctic Circle, the sun never sets during the solstice. So we have to discuss the correct answer, and here the correct answer is C, both 1 and 2, because summer solstice is the longest day when we talk about northern hemisphere. Okay? And it is during this time of the summer solstice, in the Arctic Circle, the sun is never going to set. If you might have studied geography, you might have known. Then in the northern hemisphere, 6 months the sun is not going to set. It is during this time only, because during this time, if you see the sun rays fall directly over the northern hemisphere. That is the reason we will witness summer season in the northern hemisphere during this time. Okay? So this is about it. So recently on 21st June we have witnessed the longest day, which is also known as the summer solstice. Okay? And in Delhi it is observed that the day length is about 14 hours, and the amount of light perceived by specific area in the northern hemisphere during the summer solstice depend on the latitudinal location of that place. Okay? So this is about the summer solstice. And now let's look at the second question. I've given some more information for you guys. You can just pause and go through this. If you have any doubt, you can just ask in the comment box. We will definitely discuss it. Now let's see the second question. Consider the following statements. Sickle cell disorders are a group of illness that affect white blood cell. Second one, in India, the disease is prevalent among tribal communities. Here we have to choose the correct answer. A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, and D, neither 1 nor 2. We have to choose the correct answer, and the correct answer is, first one is wrong, because sickle cell disorder are a group of illness that affect the red blood cell and not the white blood cell. So the first one is wrong. So it is B, 2 only is the correct answer. B2 only is the correct answer. So recently the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, they have organized the second online conclave on sickle cell disease in India to commemorate the World Sickle Cell Disease Day. Okay? So that's why this was the news. So sickle cell, if you see, so it's a disorder where the red blood cells are going to stick together, and this will block the flow of oxygen. This will block the flow of blood and the oxygen from reaching all parts of the body. So this is a very dangerous disease, because if the oxygen and the blood doesn't flow to few parts, then that part is going to get affected a lot. Okay? So that's why this is very dangerous. So it is a group of disorder. The sickle cell is a group of disorder that affects hemoglobin also, which is the molecule in the red blood cell that delivers oxygen throughout the body. So that's the reason the flow of oxygen as well as the flow of blood gets affected. And people with this sickle cell disease have a type of hemoglobin molecule called hemoglobin S, which can distort the red blood cells into a sickle or crescent shape. So these red blood cells, when they combine, they form a crescent shape like this. So that's why it is called as sickle disease. Okay? And the signs and symptoms of the sickle disease are caused by sickling of red blood cells, and bone marrow or stem cell transplant is the only permanent cure for the sickle cell disease. Okay, so bone marrow transplantation or the stem cells transplantation has to be done, and India alone is home for about 1,50,000 patients with this sickle cell disease, and 88% of sickle cell anemia cases in Asia. And in India, it is Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and pockets of Nilgiri Hills in the Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So that means, if you see, most of the tribal people are getting affected by this. Okay? So that's about this. Now let's move on to the next question, the third question. Consider the following statements with respect to Integrated Power Development Scheme. All DISCOMs, including private sector DISCOMs and state power departments, will be eligible for financial assistance under the scheme. Second statement, Niti Aayog is the nodal agency for implementation of this scheme. So we have to choose the correct answer, and here the correct answer is A1 only, because if you see the nodal agency, it is not the Niti Aayog, it is the Ministry of Power, which is the nodal agency. Ministry of Power is the nodal agency. So A1 only is the correct answer. So recently, a 50 kilowatt power solar rooftop was inaugurated in Solan, Himachal Pradesh under the Integrated Power Development Scheme, and this is launched by the Ministry of Power. So this project reinforces the Go Green initiative of the government, which is envisaged for urban distributions, which is envisaged in the urban distribution scheme of Government of India. And if you see this Integrated Power Development Scheme, so we'll see some more information. It was launched in 2014 under the Power Ministry, and all DISCOMs, including private sector DISCOMs and state power departments, they will be eligible for financial assistance under this scheme. And the Power Finance Corporation Limited is the nodal agency for the implementation. Okay, and this will ensure that the projects which are launched by these power companies, they will be financed. Okay, and also they should be completed within 24 months from the date of issue of the finance. Okay, so that's about this Integrated Power Development Scheme. So the nodal agency for implementation is not Ministry of Power also. It is given here because the nodal agency is nothing but the Power Finance Corporation Limited. Okay, so that's why just make a note of this. It's not Ministry of Power. Ministry of Power has launched this, but the nodal agency for implementation is the Power Finance Corporation Limited. Okay, so that's a small thing. Now let's see the fourth question. Consider the following statements with respect to Biotech Kisan program. First one, it is a farmer-centric scheme developed by and with farmer under the Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Second statement, it aims to develop market linkages and promote bio-kiosk and bio-fair for farmer produce. So we have to choose the correct answer. So here we have to choose the correct answer, and the correct answer is B2 only. Okay. Now we will see some more information about this Biotech Kisan program. So recently the Department of Biotechnology has issued a special call for Northeast region as part of its Biotech Kisan program, and it is Biotech Kisan it's Biotech Krishi Innovation Science Network Application, which is the full form of Biotech Kisan, and it is a scientist farmer partnership launched in 2017 for agricultural innovation, and it is Department of Biotechnology under the Ministry of Science and Technology which has launched this initiative. It's a pan-India program, and it actually intends to stimulate the entrepreneurship among the farmers. It has been established at Foundation for Agricultural Resource Management and Environment Remediation, which is a full form of farmer in So that's about this Biotech Kisan program. So now let's look at the fifth question, the last question of the day. Consider the following statements with respect to HTBT cotton. HTBT cotton variant makes the plant resistant to herbicide glyphosate. Second statement, it is the only transgenic crop that has been approved by the Center for Commercial Cultivation in India. So here we have to choose the correct answer, and the correct answer here is A1 only. Okay, so because recently the illegal cultivation of herbicide tolerant BT cotton has seen a huge jump in 2021, and the seed manufacturers claim that the sale of illegal seed packets has more than doubled from 30 lakh last year to 75 lakh in 2021. The HTBT cotton variant, if you see, it adds another layer of modification over the BT cotton, and BT cotton, remember, is the only genetically modified crop that is accepted in India. Okay, so BT cotton, as I told, is the only transgenic crop that has been approved by the center. Actually, it is the Ministry of Environment which will approve the GM crops. Okay, so that's about this HTBT cotton. So that's it, friends, for this day, for today. These are the 5 questions for today, and these are some of our initiatives: the Vision Prelims Test Series Summary, Vision PT 365 Summary, Vision Monthly Magazine, and Vision Mains Test Series. Okay, so you can get these summaries by joining our Telegram channel, where you can find some more information as well. Okay, and thank you guys, thank you for your time. I'll see you again tomorrow with 5 more MCQs. Till then, keep studying and stay tuned. Jai Hind.